Once again, my Americans and whatever is part of the United States of America, the territory, or whatever it is, to let you know 100%, to let you know a little bit of your history and history that's going on. And another history that I want you to know, that the earth is not flat. You can say whatever you want, that the earth is flat and this and this and that. It cannot be flat. You know why? Because there's a moon up there. When you look at the moon is spinning. It spins around the moon, and the moon is round. So the moon is round, and a lot of these planets are round, like a ball, like a basketball, or a handball, or baseball. It was round like that. That means the Earth is round. It's a round Earth. It's not flat. The reason why the Earth looked flat, you know what I'm saying? The reason why the Earth looked flat is because the Earth is big. It's so big. And that's the reason why the floor that you walk in, the dirt of Earth that you walk in, it looks flat. Because the Earth is so big that you are like an ant. Not even an ant, more smaller than an ant in Earth. And that's the reason why it looks flat. All you have to do is look at the moon and look at it the way it spins. You see it spins. So when it spins around, you see a lot of country. I mean, I'm not saying that the Earth, the moon got country, but I'm just saying you see like countries, you know, in Earth. You see it moving around. So what's in the round moon, you see like mostly the territory that the moon has, because it moves around. You know, get what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I mean. So the moon is round, the sun is round, and all the planets are round. That means planet Earth is round. The thing about it, it looks flat because it's so big. You talking about so big that we're like a little tiny insect. You ever seen like a flea or a little tiny bug? We are so tiny to Earth. We are tiny, and that's the reason why the Earth look round, and the reason why we don't float and all that in gravity is because the Earth it's like a magnet. It's tracking. You see, it's tracking like a magnet. So we basically stuck on Earth. Or you jump up and down, you won't. Or you jump, you're not gonna go up in the air and fly and be up in the sky, because gravity is gonna keep you down. You might be able to jump around and do things, but no matter which way you jump around, you're always gonna hit ground, because the middle of the Earth has like a chemical that it pulls, it sucks. It's pulling you down. I mean, it's not pulling you so down to hurt you, but it's pulling you down to make sure that everything that's in Earth stays on Earth. And also, it has a gravity. Once again, it has a gravity. What happens is, in the middle of the Earth, it's pulling down, that when it pulls so much that it shoots out a gravity. And that gravity is what's protecting planet Earth from meteors and stuff like that. Because when you try to come into Earth or go out of Earth and go to the moon or go to another planet, they gotta go through the gravity. And to go through the gravity, it burns. It breaks shit down. That's why they use chemicals on the ships. And anything that they're gonna shoot to the sky, they have like a special chemical that goes through the gravity. They use special things to go through gravity to go to the moon or to come back from the moon. because gravity will burn it out. It will break it down like meteors. Meteors could be so big, and once it start hitting Earth, and gravity get get a hold of it, you know what I'm saying? It start breaking it down because gravity is destroying it. It's burning it down and it's breaking all the pieces and down. So when that big ass meteor comes here, it turns into a little pellet, to a little tiny pellet. Sometimes it be the meteor be so big that it'll probably be like a football and stuff and stuff like that. When the meteor, when gravity, the atmosphere breaks it down. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And this thing about a hole in the gravity, like in the ozone layer and all that, it don't have a hole. Listen, it shoots out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a natural thing that Earth has, and it's a protector. It's like a force field. And you know what I'm saying? It's like a force field for planet Earth to protect it from meteors to come in here. From anything that's from space is trying to come in here and burn it out. But it's some meteors are real powerful, and they could go through gravity. They could just pass through gravity and punch a hole in the Earth. And once it punches a hole in Earth, you know what I'm saying? It depends how it hits it. When it hits the center of the Earth, what's gonna happen is gonna go right through it. It's gonna hit mostly the middle of the Earth. And what happens is it shoots out lava. And that lava comes out of the Earth, and everything starts burning. There'll be so much lava, so much lava flames, and it will burn the Earth. Whatever's around it will burn the whole Earth. And if you don't die, or when all that lava come out, when that meteor hits, you know what I'm saying, that could pass through the atmosphere, and it passes through the atmosphere and it hits Earth, and all that lava comes out, it kills everything. It'll burn everything down. The planet Earth will be on fire, basically. And whatever survives will die, because the smoke from the atmosphere, from the lava that's coming out from the middle of the Earth, you know what I'm saying? The smoke alone will cover up the atmosphere. And when it cover up the atmosphere, it don't let the sun in, you know what I'm saying, to warm up the Earth. It will cover it up with black smoke and all that. The whole atmosphere will be covered. And like the sun can't get in, Earth freezes over. So whatever survives, and whatever, you can be underground, whatever survives will die, because it will freeze to death. Everything will turn into mostly ice. It'll be like the North Pole. It'll be just like the North Pole. The whole planet Earth. And every single thing will die. Everything. Plants, animals, humans, even fishes. Maybe some of the fishes will probably survive because it's water. And that water will basically, when it freezes over, some animals from the sea, from the ocean, will probably survive, because some of them could freeze. Some of them could stay frozen, and once they unfroze, they come back to life. And then you got, it's a lot of things, like meteor hits Earth. It will cover up the atmosphere so bad, everything in life will die. Everything, every single thing will die. Basically, the only ones that will survive is maybe the fishes that's really deep underground on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Those are the probably thing. And then after that, a couple of thousand of years, when Earth start developing again, that they start clearing out the smoke on the atmosphere and everything. When they start clearing out the smoke and atmosphere and everything, that they start warming up the Earth will come back to life. You get what I'm saying? Earth will come back to life. But we won't, you don't know what's gonna be created again. It could be humans again. It could be something else. It could be animals looking like humans. The animals could probably come out and look like humans. There'll be a different type of species that will be created on Earth. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you nothing else or a real meteor hits on Earth. And they throw nuclear bombs and all that. All these missiles and everything. They all throw them. It's going to cover up the atmosphere. Everything's going to die on Earth. Basically. That's why they can't really have a war, the whole Earth having war in the same time. They can't throw nuclear bombs all in the same time. Because what's going to happen is everybody's going to die. Or you don't die by the missile, you'll die by the chemicals that some of them nuclear bombs got, some of them missiles they got. And if you don't die by the chemicals, you die by all the smoke and fire and all of that thing that cover up the atmosphere. Because some of the earth will have black smoke in the way of the sun to warm up the earth. So everything will die. Everybody will be dead. Every single living thing on earth will be dead. The only thing will live is just like them little tiny things. Like that you gotta look at a telescope. I forgot what they call that. But you gotta look at this, those will survive. And that's them little things, that's what will make the new creation. It'll be like a little tadpole, a little tiny little thing that will come out the water and start doing new creation and everything. There'll be new animals, new people, but it won't be humans no more. Humankind will die. Mankind will die. And if they do go to space and they escape it, those people have to find another planet that they could live on. The ones that's in space, that you think that they could get away, they could get away from not dying, but then they had to find a living planet. So they could live there for at least 10,000 or 20,000 years until Earth clears up. You know, always chemicals, you know, that might take 100 or 200 years. But or the meteor punches a hole on Earth, it's going to take thousands and thousands of years to recover. You get what I'm saying? To get life again and get all that. And you don't know what type of life that God got in plan for planet Earth when that happens. There probably won't be humans no more because we're trying to kill each other. We're trying to hurt the planet. We're trying to destroy each other. So that's the problem. Also, there'll be a new creation in planet Earth. You know, and everything. Because planet Earth is the surviving planet that God did, that God made. All them other planets, I don't know, they probably had life before and they probably destroyed it themselves. You know, like the way we're doing now, we are destroying each other. Everybody. All over the world. All we're doing is with hate. Then you got the devil's money. With people with being greedy, they want more that they just want more money. They can't be satisfied with a little bit of amount to survive. They just want extra and extra. And a lot of people taking over. They want to take over other people's land or take over this, you know, and everything. That's what's going on. Everybody talk about slavery that the United States do. There's slavery all different countries. Even when they talk about Egypt and all that, they're the first one that started the slavery. They figure out how to have mankind work for them. They figure out how to have their own people work for them and build pyramids and all that. They use slavery for that. They don't want to talk about that, but they love to talk about the United States when they did slavery. They will never get over it, even though they gave them freedom and everything. And the reason why things are going back, because when they get your freedom, you turn your back around and you kept on messing around. And that's why we're having a lot of problems. Everybody knows 400 years that with all this struggle, we know that. But it's to try a way to fix it. To make sure that don't happen to nobody else. And to make sure that you can have them on your side that it won't happen again. But y'all use all this crazy nonsense. It's not nonsense because I know slavery is not nonsense, but it's time to forgive and forget and try to like get everybody to join each other. You know, and I don't know, you got white racist people, but you got a lot of white racist people that's not racial. All you use is white supremacists and all that. One way or the other, we are gonna kill each other, no matter which way you go. It's all about money. The devil's money, greedy. A lot of people say, "Oh, the devil this and the devil that," but it seems to me that that's what y'all doing. Y'all following the devil. You finally following Satan and doing bad things because you want to be greedy. You want the money. You want the power. You want everything, and don't want to care about nothing else. You want to raise up prices because of this and because of that. And giving everybody a hard time. And a lot of people are working. They're working hard, and a lot of people's doing the best they could do. Even the ones that on Social Security, on welfare, they're trying to do the best they could do to help themselves and take care of others. No, none of that is having. Nobody want respect for that. Nobody want respect for nothing. They just want to take your money and put you to a struggle and everything. Even Egypt started the slavery. That's where everybody followed it. Everybody talk about good things about Egypt and all these things. No, they were doing slavery too. All over everybody do it. But like it's the United States of America, everybody could say whatever they want and do whatever they want. Nobody want to follow the Lord. Nobody want to do nothing. That's all I could say. I can't say nothing else. That's what I see. I keep it real. I don't bullshit around. You can believe me or whatever. I really don't care. The reason why they don't want you to listen to me is maybe because I'm Puerto Rican. Look at my skin. They only favor the blacks and the whites. Or you got white skin or black skin, you good. But when a Spanish man or somebody, no, it's no good. My word is not good enough. I can't help you. I can't do that. I can help you, but then you don't want to help me back. I already know the deal. But we be dead. Anything. Even though they throw nuclear bomb, a whole bunch of nuclear bombs, we all die. The best I can do is talk and try to see if I can make you understand how things are going. So you have a good one and bless yourself. And I'm going to let you go with that one for now because I always take long. I'll be trying to make it short. But you have a good one. And have a blessed day. Stay out of trouble. Don't get into nobody else's trouble because you're the one that's going to get in trouble in the hospital. You're going to wind up in jail. Your family probably will start hating you and your friends. They only want your family and your friends. They really want good things for you. They want you to do good things to let you know. And I'm just looking out for you. I see you later, crocodile. One love for you, Doc. Love you for life. And try to get yourself something to eat if you got it. If you don't got it, and you're in need, ask around. You probably get some money or probably get some food or something to drink. You might get a job. It might be for a couple of hours or a couple of days, but at least you got a job for a little while until you get a real job. You know what I'm saying? And take care of yourself. Take care of whoever's around you, and do good things. Because they do got good doors open for y'all. And they do got bad doors. If you go into the bad door, you probably will never come out. That's what I got to tell you. So once again, peace to the earth and the world, peace to everybody, and peace to earth. One love. You know what I'm saying? I see you later, crocodile. One love for you, Doc. I know I repeat myself again, but I love y'all for life. So that's what I can say to United States of America, Puerto Rico, Virgin Island, Hawaii. That's what I could say. And whatever is part of the United States, like Korea. I think Korea is the one that's part of the United States. Wherever you at, whoever's part of the United States. And I hope we have peace. If we don't, fuck it. Let them do what they got to do. I really don't care no more. I did the best I could do. Nobody want to listen to me, but it's all right. I see you later. I talk a lot of shit. Well, I try to tell you the truth. I'm trying to let you know how it is. So be careful out there. Have a good one. Goodbye. I love y'all. I love y'all women, and I love the guys too. But y'all women's got what I need. Like the way they say, you got what I need. I see you later, guys. I'm sorry.